Hey guys, it's Valerie from Aaron Holtz Farms. I just wanted to share a situation we had with you guys. I went out to feed the calves their grain this afternoon, and this fella back here, number 6, he does not have a name. He was lying by himself on the straw pile. Everyone was up and waiting to get their grain, and he was just lying by himself, which is never a good sign. So I watched him. He got up on his own, and I was originally watching for a limp. We'd had some issues with foot rot in the past few weeks, and so I was watching to see if he limped, and he didn't. So I looked closer, and he seemed rounder than usual, and eventually I was able to get behind him to see him properly, and I could see that his left side was raised up unnaturally, which is a classic sign of bloat. Bloat is when they get a bunch of gas built up in their first stomach. Of course, cows have 4 stomachs. The first one is called the rumen, and the rumen creates a lot of methane, and that's what cows burp out. A lot of people are, they talk about, oh, cows are so bad for the environment because they fart a lot. They don't actually, they burp a lot. And we can have a discussion about environmental impact later if you want. But yes, so they get all this methane trapped in them, and then it just swells them up like a balloon. And if it's not treated, they can die because it just puts so much pressure on their heart and other internal organs that they just die. And so what we did with this guy, we brought him in the barn. Obviously, that's where I am right now. And we got him in the head gate there, which you probably can't see very well. And we got some mineral oil. We've got a big jug of it. And we took a glass pop bottle, not a regular size. There's like 750 mils, a larger pop bottle. We poured some mineral oil in the pop bottle, caught his head. I say we, it was mostly Dad, because I'd never actually treated bloat before. I usually just find them dead. Yes, so we put some in the pop bottle, shoved it in his mouth, and basically forced him to swallow it. And the mineral oil will coat the inside of the rumen. And sometimes with bloat, it's just gas, but oftentimes it's called frothy bloat, and there's bubbles, like a bubble bath, but green and gross, because they're eating hay. And the oil just coats that and pops all the bubbles. So once we had gotten him to drink that, we basically just chased him around the barn a bunch of times, and every so often he'd burp or cough, and a little bit more of that methane would come out, and you could see slowly he started to, well, for lack of a better word, deflate. And so now he's just hanging out in here. He's gonna be here overnight, be nice and comfortable with some grassy hay that's not gonna cause him to bloat, lots of water, and then tomorrow we'll put him back with his friends. So yeah, just wanted to share that adventure with you guys. And yeah, hope you have a Merry Christmas.